The Carleton Place Canadians wish to welcome all their fans to tonight's game as the boys take on the visiting Pembroke Lumber Kings. Tonight's game and your weekly review are brought to you by The Thirsty Moose. The Thirsty Moose, great food, great music, great friends. Find them all at The Thirsty. The Canadians got their weekend started on the road as they took on the Smiths Falls Bears. For the Bears, it was their home opener, and Stefano Mamesso got the home crowd cheering early.
Nice move. Oh, a tremendous move around the defender. An absolutely lovely goal there. That was
and with Smiths Falls up 1-0, and the Bears down 2 men on the power play, Kelly Summers ripped one home to tie it up.
One-timer, and there it is. We had to almost predict that. As expected, 2 seconds left in that man advantage. They couldn't quite kill it off.
So after 2 periods, the game was tied 1-1. But early in the third, Dominic Camastra put the Bears back up a goal.
First to the puck. Oh, and a centering pass. And there's a goal. Some great work there by Dubois to begin with.
And it would stay that way to the 13-minute mark of the third period when Andy Sturts snapped one home from 20 feet.
Not what you wanted to see. They let number 16 just skate right in there. His footing, though.
So with the game tied at 2 and heading to overtime, Stephen Bayless played the hero off a beautiful feed from Eli Gontos.
Gantus chooses not to shoot, and the Carleton Place Canadians win it in overtime. 42 seconds remaining. It's unfortunate.
Make the final 3-2 in overtime. The two teams would meet less than 24 hours later as the Canadians welcomed the Bears to their home opener the next day. Local country band, the Bows Brothers, opened up the festivities with a rousing rendition of O Canada, which was met with a round of applause at its culmination. The line of Evan Peterson, Stephen Bayless, and newcomer Andy Sturts started the home opener for the Canadians. After some good cycling and a couple of close chances, Sturts found Bayless on the doorstep, and he made no mistake. Peterson and Sturts would pick up the assists on the Bayless goal, and the Canadians would lead 1-0 just 38 seconds into the first. That would be all the scoring this game would see until midway through the third period. For the next 2.5 periods, the teams tried to outmuscle each other. Take a look. The referees, although not overly busy on the night, finally had enough and sent a few guys to the box to set an example. Finally, midway through the third period, we got back to some scoring after a couple of nice saves by Justin LaForest. Brandon Lesway buried one behind the prone goaltender. So with the game now tied at 1 and the Canadians on a power play, Larry Smith ripped home a snapper from about 30 feet to put the home team back up by a goal. Later in the period, with the Canadians down a man, the Bears had a chance to get back into the game. But it was the Canadians with the better chances on the Bears' power play, and goaltender Michael Pinios had to come up big for his team. With the teams back to 5-on-5 hockey, Bears defenseman Victor Bolak came within an inch of tying the game up. With his team down 2 men in the final 2 minutes of the game, Justin LaForest showed why he's one of the best goalies in the CCHL as he stoned the Bears again and again and again to keep his team up 1 goal. With their 2-man advantage dwindling down and Justin LaForest making 1 more save, Eli Gontos put an exclamation mark on the night with a huge hit on Carson McCarthy. Canadiens rookie Andrew Dodson would score his first of the year into an empty net, giving the home team a 3-1 victory. The Canadiens saluted their fans as they exited the ice to show their appreciation.
Your second star.